Oh, hi. Hello. Hello, everyone. Hi, Zach. Happy Popcorn Lovers Day. I love popcorn. I had popcorn last night. Hi, Ivani. It has been a minute. I realized today that my notification for Monday Stardew stream said we were still playing Popocopia. I just realized that today. So, hi, Ash. Hi, Brooks. I do remember you. How are you? Welcome everybody. I am a little tired for some reason today. I don't know why. I was feeling good until like 30 minutes ago, and then I'm like, I'd like a nap. But it's Thursday, and we haven't played Animal Crossing in a minute because of Pocopia. So, we're gonna have some fun today. Hi, Miss. I thought you were napping, but you seem to have gotten up. Hi. Do you want to say hi to the internet? You just want to rub your head on the microphone? Make sure you redeem your patches points if you haven't yet today. By the way. Hi. I got her a new scratcher. I just got her, like, a scratcher over here and this cat tower, but I got her one for the living room. So I don't think... She's still trying to scratch on the wall, and I don't think she's getting enough of her nail file down from the actual toys that she's supposed to do it on. So I got her another one to try and get her to encourage her to do that. And I got her, like, spray catnip to use once in a while on it to, like, encourage her to actually play on the things that she's supposed to play on. Instead of Mom's nice backdrop. That's not your scratching pad. Oh. But yeah, we are gonna play some Animal Crossing, of course, today. I'm excited to be back. Schedule for this weekend, I won't stream tomorrow, but Saturday for sure, Sunday's a maybe, and I don't know what game we're gonna do between Animal Crossing and Pocopia. I haven't even picked it up since last weekend, and I feel like I'm missing out. So I'm struggling a little bit that I haven't played any Pocopia, but I also am missing this island. There's too many games to play right now. I really need us to finish Stardew Perfection so we can use that time slot for Pocopia instead and keep Animal Crossing. I just want to be able to play both games at all times, and I can't. But that's okay. So yeah. Hope I'm not too in the dark because of the light that's, like, shining in the room. But I've also got a cat on me, so my options are, in fact, limited. So let's switch to there. And then let me unmute the game, even though it just went to the load screen again. Classic. Classic. Oh, I think I am in the dark, but what can you do? Okay, while that's loading, I'm going to try and get the live going on the other app. How's everyone's week been going? It's weird that I went from streaming 5 days in a row to a gap of 2 days. And it feels like it's been forever since we've talked. Hi. Hi, purry girl. But yeah, I don't think we're going to be doing villager hunting today because I've only got a couple hours. If we do it, it'll be this weekend or next week, I think. I'm going to wait for it to load. Okay, great. Well, yes, if you are just joining us, or this is your first Animal Crossing stream in a minute with us, we are doing a Stardew Valley themed Animal Crossing island. So, we haven't picked it up in a couple weeks. We have been terraforming. Is Rossetti not on the island every day? I thought he was on the island every day. I also think I'm probably in, like, June in this game right now. I meant to reset the time to, like, normal time now that we're in March, but I didn't do that. Hi, Sherry. Hi, are you stuck? I have a cat in my lap. Okay. I forgot how bad everything looks right now. This should be Maple's house, which I don't hate the location of. I gotta get my barriers on where we've left off. Oh, and all my garbage cans and pipes. Oh, great. Let me bring the live up on my phone. Okay. I'm really trying to keep her, like, comfy in my lap, and I don't know how long this is gonna last. But I am getting a little bit of core strength going on in here, because trying to keep leaned back. Hi, Connor. How are you? I think, let's start with putting these trash cans down, because I think that'll help with some spacing I've got going on. Is there a trash bear? Oh, she looks so cute. I really would like her to move because I can't see half of the screen, but I don't have access to my computer mouse because she is laying on my right arm. So, that's fun. I see chats at least, but if you send a long message, part of your chat is blocked from my screen right now. Because I have a tab up I need to close and I cannot. Oh, I miss. You're being so cute, but I can't do a lot right now with you here. I'm good. It's been a minute since I picked up Animal Crossing. It's been like 2 weeks. Which, in the grand scheme of things, is not a minute. But I really need to get access to a map, miss. I can't use my mouse with my left hand. This will not go well. I love my cat, but sometimes it makes things difficult. I need to get to attempting to Stardew map. See if I can find my favorite Reddit post that has the map in a full layout. That's not what I want. I said Reddit. I did not say Facebook. Ah. Hi. There it is. Come on, you stupid computer. I'm getting really annoyed trying to use... I can't click with my left hand. Everything is like shifting. Chat, your island does not look like this. Okay, so I want to look at the town and place a couple garbage cans for like a general idea. So like, hey, now we're chomping. You can't lay on mom and chomp. Yeah. Carly, thank you for the heart me. She and I have a complex relationship. Hey, Truffles, when are you gonna leave? Like, for real. And then your house... Is this... Yeah, okay, that is Dopey's house. Okay. Ava, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome, bestie. Okay, now that I finally have use of my right hand... I'm just not saying, Sherry, that you said you're going to spoil yourself with Pocopia tomorrow. I love that for you. Love that for you. Let's put a couple more. We could go over here. This area is actually kind of put together. Gigi, thank you for the follow. Welcome, bestie. So there's that. There's that. This will be Clint's house, and then his trash can will go it'll go somewhere around there. I don't think there's a trash can at the museum. No, there is. This looks terrible. I think I need to take those down. Horrible. Horrible, horrible. Love my island. You just started yours. That's awesome. I think I remove these and we save space because I hate that. I hate that with a burning passion. She does yearn to chomp. Hi, Chrissy. Then what do I have? 2 left? I have 1 left. Okay. Well, I can order more. Tell me why you thought we were gonna play Stardew? I don't know. How long have I been building this island? Since late January, June? June. I would say late January, I think.
Hello.
I'm gonna move you.
Hi.
Hello. It's your birthday tomorrow and you have Animal Crossing on your wish list, Kier. I hope you get it. Hi, Holly. So this one I need this one. If it'll work. It might cut it off. Nope. It kind of cuts it off, but that's okay. I do think I want to work more on, I think, the forest today. The forest and my farm. Maybe starting to figure out where the community center goes. Maybe. That's gonna take a lot of terraforming. It's not gonna be that exciting. And I knew it was after the late update, or the last update. I couldn't remember if it was the very end of January or I waited another week. Ooh, why did I do it that way? That's wrong. Did it say Stardew? It did. It did. Now I know why you're all confused. Now I know why you're all confused. It did. That's my bad. Shocker. I got the pipes for... not here. I was confused. You're right. I forgot to switch it on the on the streaming software before I officially went live. That's my bad, guys. Whoopsies. God, am I 4? There's not another trash can over there. No, but there is. We're gonna put pipe number 1 for now. And then pipe number 2 is gonna go way over here for now. For now. Hello, Drew. Thanks, Potato. Hi, Nova. Okay, so I want to get a... I wish I had a better bird's eye view. I know there's the map, obviously, but I want a better view of the forest. Because we've got Shane and Marnie's house. We've got... We're gonna pretend this is Leah's house and put a bunch of art, but really it's the home of Maple, our trash bear. I gotta look at this river. So instead of it goes blue, 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 I might... I pretend to just make it whiter. Nope. Sure. I wonder how close I can get to her house before it's a problem. Like, can I do here? Dang it, I can't. Okay. Is this as close as you can get? Yes, Carly, if you've never played Stardew Valley, there is a very, very minor character in the game called the Trash Bear. And it lives in the forest, and you give it a bunch of items. And I just thought Maple was a good trash bear. I think it's really funny. So, our trash bear's gonna live around here. But Leah's house, who we don't have for a character, is basically there. And so all of this, I think this works. It's super small, but I have to live in the world of disbelief that I have to remove myself from thinking everything is going to be to scale on my island, because it's never going to work. Who is your avatar? You don't recognize him? I'm really bad with the Animal Crossing character names. I do think what I'm going to do, for now at least, You're terraforming too? Sure does take a while. Can I curve that? Oh, I can. I'm just gonna do it like this. I think that's better. I think that's better. I don't know why I picked up this tree when I need to actually replant these fruit trees somewhere, but for now, this is the little area. Oh, that's right. I was working on bridge number 2 over here, I think. Let's go buy a bridge. Wrong way. I have to remove this back. Okay, great. You love that you made a tune? It's kind of one of the tunes from the game, Stardew Valley. I am getting a lot better at it. Terraforming used to overwhelm the crap out of me, but then I did my first themed island and took a lot of inspiration from other places, and it gets better just by doing it. You were finally able to get online and upload your island to a dream address. Amazing. You should share it in the Discord. Hi, Will. Oh, you said a tunnel. I thought you said a tune. Shocker. I can't read. That is the second time today someone has called me out for my lack of blatant either reading or misspelling. But I can use the excuse that I finally went to the eye doctor today, so your girl is getting glasses. Themed island based on different farming games, Room Factory, Story Seasons. Oh, that's awesome. No, not an incline. Dang it. I don't know why I... It's fine. If I can get the forest today and then figure out the base layout of my farm, I think that'll be good. And then maybe start terraforming for the community center, because that's going to take some time. Allie, thank you for the follow. Welcome, bestie. I think we do another one of these, because they're also cheap. Want to try and do City Core next? I love City Core. I don't know that I could do it, because you have to be really good with your patterns, I think. Poppy, thank you for the follow. Welcome, bestie. Also, guys, I know we talk a lot about, like, our stats over on TikTok, but we are 10 followers away on the Purple app to 2K, which feels like a big deal. So, will today be the day? I don't know. We'll see. Martha and Christina, thank you so much for the follows. Welcome, besties. Why am I going back here? Oh, money. God, I have a really short attention span. Frey, thank you for the follow. Welcome, bestie. I'll do 1,000. Not 1,000, 100,000. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, my foot's asleep. I have to shift. Let's go this way. The bus stop's looking like a bus stop, so that's good. I keep forgetting I have to do it this way. I don't know if this is enough room. I don't. Let me look at my map again. I mean, this is that area. Yeah, this needs a bridge. This needs a bridge. Okay. My week's been good. Yesterday, Mr. Bessie and I went to a basketball game. Oh. I forget how big it is. That just ruins all the fun. That's depressing. We went to a basketball game yesterday, and it was like it's for one of the big championships that's in town, and we got like tickets in the suite at the stadium, and it was free food and free schmalcohol, and we had a free parking pass, and it was great. I love free stuff. I didn't really care about the basketball, but I was there for the free food and an entertaining time, and I was entertained. How do I want to do this without losing all of the joy? I really can't. This is just gonna laugh in my face. It's like almost there. Maybe I do it like... We're gonna have to manipulate this a bit. Oh, that's it! Can I do here? Okay, we can do there. Pietro's here to rub it in. Don't remind me. Don't remind me. Still won't leave. But I also haven't been trying very hard. Will that work? Well, let me do that. It'd be hard to use it over here with river circles. Okay, well, I gotta fix this. Ah! Please? I'm wasting 2 bridges on this. That's what makes me so mad. It's so small. Why? It's a great spot. Hi, Asuka. Is this where the spring onions would grow? Yes. Potato. Yes. I just don't like it. I might have to do that on a few other places, but I'm trying to avoid it. And I could think because it looks like the bridge that's in the game. But like, for Potato, you were asking, this would be the kind of mid area around the river. And then there's this point that you go fishing for the legendary fish. I was trying to base it off of the map. I keep referring back to a map that I found on Reddit that's like essentially what if you took every section of the game and aligned it in a full map, here's kind of what it would look like. So I think what we decided on, our plan, is that's going to be the wizard's house. Maybe, can I go to get another incline, or do I have to? And then we'll put something to look like the mouse's hut, like right here. And then we set the cart ladies there, and then I think what, did we decide all of this was, we were going to make a grass pattern and make it the hidden forest? Oh, no, I can do that. I can do that. I think it's this one. There it is. Yes, this is Animal Crossing. We are doing the Animal Crossing map. Okay, you know, Autumn, I've been wondering about that. I want to know how many people have visited my Wizard of Oz island. But there's a Nintendo Switch app. They have something called Nook Light. I do have the Nintendo Switch Online app, if it's that one. I've always wondered about that, about my 2 dream addresses before this. Okay, so maybe that's not where. Currently, I was gonna put Ginger Island or the desert somewhere around here, but who knows if that's really gonna happen. Maybe we can make this look like the Skull Cavern with like arches and things. And then maybe I terraform this area out a little bit if I still have space to be the pillars that you put the prismatic shard in. Gotta make sure it's connected in Animal Crossing settings from the home screen. Okay, well, I'm gonna look that up because I am curious. Pietro, you look locked. Oh, boohoo, are you stuck? Okay, let's work on the farm versus the home now. I gotta throw these trees somewhere. I'm not ready to sell them all yet. Put one here. Cannot plant one here. Sure, certainly cannot plant it there. I don't want to do too much here because this is all got to get terraformed. Maybe I'll put some upwards because that's a thing. Am I really? Ugh, really? Guess I might as well as put some up here because this is all just... this is all just tree area. There's a bunch of them here. Nope. Nope. Honestly, a bunch more seem to go over here too, but I don't have any of that terraformed yet. So, for now it's fine. I got rid of 4 trees. Okay, this house definitely needs to go, but I don't know where to move it yet. So, let me look at... I mean, in theory, the farm is basically in line with this, but... in reality, I think I can go way further back, because... there's a lot of room back here for just, like, the curved area behind the bus. I gotta terraform this water before we get any further. It's gonna bother me. Are you talking about for the community center? When you say community house, we are gonna make one. For sure. It tells you what your weekly turnip rates are? I never knew any of this. I think I've used that app like once or twice when all my friends were trying to play Animal Crossing together, because you could do like voice chats on it. But it didn't work super well. I think someone didn't have great Wi-Fi. Yes, you can't. I am going to move the house. I just need to figure out where exactly it's going to go. In hindsight, I just should have placed every building on the beach at the beginning, but I decided to make things difficult for myself. Do I like bologna? Because I'm full of it? Maybe. It's fine. I used to like it weirdly growing up. My mom would make bologna and mustard sandwiches. Now I'm kind of like, huh? I have questions. Unless it's actually really common. How do I get money in the game? A lot of critter catching and a lot of fishing and a lot of deep sea diving, and also planting a bunch of your non-native fruit into trees. Those fruits sell for a lot more than your traditional money, or than your traditional, your native fruit. So my native fruit was apples, so I planted oranges and coconuts and pears so far. I don't have cherries and I don't have peaches. But the other 3, every time those trees have got fruit on them, they sell for a lot more. So we talked about a few people's themes that they're working on. Forest core and then maybe a city core. What themes are other people working on for their islands? I had a friend reach out to me yesterday that has seen that I've been posting a lot more online, and she's like, I'm getting back into Animal Crossing. I'm like, yes, let's go. And she said she couldn't decide on what theme yet. We're getting there. You're in a slump with Animal Crossing. You haven't picked it up in a few weeks, and that's fair. I mean, it's been on 2 weeks since I've picked this up, but that's only because I only play it when I stream, and we haven't played it on stream in a minute. Okay, great. I say that even though we still have all of this water up there to deal with, which I don't want to deal with right now. Okay, where are we? Dealing with this wall. Okay. Let me get an idea of this map again. None of this makes sense. Casey, thank you for the follow. Welcome, bestie. Trying to visualize this map is so difficult because the map never makes any freaking sense. I'm gonna need some more fencing to visualize. Actually, I'm gonna go make some. I'm gonna make some more of this stuff. I think it's over here. Yeah, it is. I'm gonna do both of these. I feel like this is the type of fencing I would do on my actual farm if I actually ever decorated my farm. I'm gonna put this down here so I can look at it better. Okay. You're stuck on a theme, you need something easiest, and you know what? That's fair. They did add that you can, they did add bulk crafting. Feels like a game changer. It was brutal. Like, whenever you were trying to do the fishing tourney and you needed a bunch of bait. Ugh. The worst. You know, before I actually... I think what will help me a little bit... I don't think I have a road right now, but I think... I'm gonna have to push that a little further. That's okay. Don't ask me why my crafting cart is way over here. Because I work harder, not smarter, as we all know. I honestly might push that way back. I should have enough for this, I think. I want to make 2 of you. Did that use up all of my stone? Yes. Is there anything else that would help me with this? Immediately? Probably not. No. Okay. I can't remember. Are simple panels DIYs or are they just bought? Oh, that's not where I'm going anyway. push this out a bit further. You haven't been in Animal Crossing for a month and your villagers probably hate you. I feel like in old versions of the game, they definitely hated you. Now they really don't care. Don't worry, I have a vision with this. It will come to life later, but for now, I'm placing them before I forget. They act like you've gone to war, truly. They are bought? Okay, well I have a couple, so it shouldn't be that hard for me to buy more. I should probably just plan on buying 1,000,000 of them, honestly. I forgot. Is this the original Stardew? What do you mean by original Stardew? Stardew Valley? Is there another Stardew? Oh, I get it. These graphics are so much better. They are. We're not playing in 8-bit. Hi, Riley. I get the bit now. We have not finished villager hunting. No one's wanted to leave, and I haven't had the time or capacity. Oop, wrong button. To work to kick anybody out. So we still need Pietro gone, Truffles gone, Agnes gone, and Soleil gone. So we can get Quinn for the wizard, Muffy for Abigail, Lionel for Lewis, and either Robin for Robin or Roscoe for Sebastian. One of the two. And then we'll have all the houses. You only say yay because you love a good villager hunt. Who doesn't? We just need to lock back in. I needed to take a little break. Pietro first, hopefully. Ms. Whimsy, thank you so much for the follow. How do you get these graphics? Because then I want to try again. Now that I get the joke, it's very funny. I'll do this one. Yeah, Pietro, no, Pietro did not just move in. Pietro was my initial campsite villager that you have to take. Like, no matter what. Even if you leave the game, start over, restart the day, no matter what, Pietro your first campsite villager will be there waiting for you, and you have to bring them. It's very sad. Okay, so let's do... I do need to move that house. So then we can move Shane over there too. Let me put a couple of spots down for Shane's house. Shane and Marnie. Let me put a few old bricks down. Is it this one? I think this is the one that looks like their house anyway. That says Robin. I'll do this one. This is literally called Marnie's Wall. Great. So I think the plan with this one... Oh, it's getting bright in here. I'm gonna... Hang on. I feel like that usually evens me out a little bit. Hopefully. Maybe not. I'm looking still very bright, but that's okay. No, it's looking actually really bad. One of these days I will get this figured out, but probably not. It's a lot better, but is it fully better? I go from enjoying the daylight in here to being like a hermit in the dark. That's a lot better. Okay. No, he hasn't left yet. Nope. Nope. Okay, when I look at this, I think I'm just gonna put it, actually, to try and be the most authentic. I do need to move this house. And then basically the house is going to start here. It's a 4x4. And you're backing me into a wall. Okay. Hi, Christina. I am actually playing on my Switch OLED. I do have a Switch too, but my Forever Island is now successfully transferred over there, so we are using my OLED for island themes, so that way I can save them as dream addresses, restart the system when we want to do a new theme, and still keep the dream address code with the old theme so people can visit it. Actually, all the rocks are over here because they are tired. I kicked them out everywhere else. Okay, that's gonna be... Actually, I think I'm gonna do it here. Psych. We love a grid system. Okay, great. Well, that's getting a little close to that. I'll have to see if I push this a little further that way. It's possible, because I have so much space going this way anyway, going back towards this bus, that if I need to push that further, it's not that big of a deal. Let me just take this with me for now. Hi. So that's that, and then we will do... I think I'm doing the dirt path, yeah. Noix, thank you for the follow. Welcome, bestie. Okay, that cart lady needs to be way... Oh, that is such a tiny area. It's fine. It's fine. If that's the case, then we gotta start going up. Nope. I really didn't need to move this, but that's okay. I don't really know that terraforming right here is gonna do a lot for me, but... I am gonna have to move the bus now that I look at it. Which is good. Because I have the space for it. I would say to organically get rich, a lot of critter catching and fish catching and deep sea diving, and then selling your fruit that's not native to your island, and like planting a lot of non-native trees. Literally, Pietro's the complete opposite of my island. It really did. It was infuriating. Yeah, I'm kind of... Literally. Literally. Okay, so that's gonna be our little walkway. And then... this is basically all farm. And I guess in theory, like, my farmhouse can go wherever. But... actually, let's do... because it looks like there's some country fencing over here. I don't know what to do right now. Stephanie, don't crash out. Don't crash out. We are not crashing out. But nothing... I just have to move... I feel like I have to constantly move everything. All the time. Everything everywhere all at once. No, Pat just got off my lap a while ago. Is she? I would move this probably to over here. Now that I think about it. No, because I want this air. I'm struggling.
Girl, don't do it. It's
not worth it.
I'm not gonna do it, girl.
I'm
just thinking about it.
I'm not gonna do it.
I did
it. Okay, you know what I need to do? I need to get rid of all these trees. I know it... nope. It is gonna be amazing, but right now it's painful. Ken, you're gonna have to move. I am going to be uprooting that tree. The crash outs are making you want to try to make your own island, or your own Stardew Valley island, or your city core. You want to start your own? I think you should. I would love to see how everybody interprets this. I only really found 1 or 2 online that were like actually trying to do this. Ken got the memo that I needed him gone. Another rock. It's fine, that one can stay for now. One of these days this shovel's gonna break. If it doesn't break right there, I'm probably gonna go upgrade it. You have yet to commit to decorating your island because you were prone to having crash outs over everything. It's the worst. And don't even get me started on interior decorating in this game. Wait, the what? What is that? Oh! Wait, there's a... what do you mean there's a Disney Dreamlight Valley Switch 2? Like a... like an exclusive Switch design? I don't know. My brain thought you meant like Disney Stardew Valley. I don't know. As we know, I can't read. But that one's on me. You saw a tweet. You think it was real? Interesting. Yeah, we're gonna have to move all this. That's unfortunate. Let me go upgrade my shovel. Things are going on outside. Where are my tools? There they are. The flowers are rough. Most of my flowers are in storage right now. you found another tree. I'm so happy for you. Hi, Fawn. He's like, she keeps coming near me. I gotta keep moving. Hello. Don't worry, I'm not taking your tree yet, Ken. You can go back. You missed it. What are we building? We're working on just the overall layout of my island, which is Stardew Valley themed. If you've ever heard of it or played it, is a magical farming sim game. And the map is not, like, it's bigger than this island, but it's not that much bigger that it's possible. Goomba, hello, how are you? Okay. So we did that. Ugh, these rocks. I think we just need... nothing's laying out right. It's so hard. I don't like when things are hard. Why isn't everything easy all the time? Actually, this does need to be pulled back, so that's okay. I won't have room for the big old tree, but that's fine. Oh, this might give me room for the pond. Wait a minute. Okay, I think that's where I was struggling. You just got Stardew excited to play. Well, Maricela, we play Stardew on Mondays at 6 p.m. Central, so if you ever want to join and see what we're up to, we would love to have you. And that goes for anybody. We do, typically, our schedule is, we stream Stardew on Mondays and Animal Crossing on Thursdays. At some point, when we actually finish this current Stardew Valley save, we're gonna pause, so that way we can play probably, like, Pokopia in that time frame instead, because I'm really struggling with now trying to fit a third game into our schedule. Yes, the cardboard cutouts are going to be on the final island. Yes, we'll put something in here to fill in the gap. There's a couple different options that we can use. A lot of the time you use stalls to give it like a roof, and then you put vinyl record boxes, because you can customize the front of the record box and you place them in it, and it's not perfect. Just all Pokopia all the time. I wish. But I wish I could do the same thing about this island, because I love this island, as I say, as I've been crashing out. So, you know... It's not, it doesn't look amazing yet, but look at it. I think I want to mess with this river a little bit more. Because this river's not supposed to, it's not supposed to look like that. Oh, wait, I hate that. Go back. Let's do one higher. There we go, that's better. This is supposed to be a big river anyway. It's limited to... They only made 4 consoles of it? Gabriella, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome, bestie. Fix this. Yeah, that's better. Okay, that's at least something. Well, now it looks kind of... Doesn't anyone else think it looks almost like the continent of Africa? Like, this is South Africa. This is feeling like Egypt. I think Cote d'Ivoire is somewhere over here. I don't know the continent of Africa that well. I don't know I'll admit, it's been a long time since I've done any geography, so I don't know any continents that well. I did get the east to west tote. I'm actually love it. I feel like some people have a lot of mixed reviews on Vase, but I have been a fan of theirs for a very long time. I've used the Weekender bag, the tan bag. I bought it because I used to need something like really big and I love the wireframe on it for work because I used to have to carry around a lot of props for productions in boxes because I used to be a production coordinator before I'm in my role now at my company. And so I would have to bring them to set in the boxes. So I needed something that was just perfectly square or I guess rectangular. But I've used the crap out of that bag every single day for 6 years. So it was time. It was time to get a new one. And it's a beautiful brown. And I had the matching satchel to go with it, and I just got a new matching satchel too. Anyway, I'm a big fan. It fits both my laptops, which I was really worried about because I have the 16-inch for work, and I have one for my editing and stuff too that's also 16-inch, but somehow it fits perfectly. So I had the base beige Weekender bag. It's about to go in the trash because it has seen so many far better days. But now I have the maple east to west tote that came in the mail today, and I posted about it on my Instagram stories. I'm trying to be better about posting across platforms in general instead of just live streaming. I think it's helping a lot for growth too. And it's just fun to be posting. It's interesting to see when I make a short form video, if I post it on TikTok versus Reels versus YouTube Shorts, like seeing how well it does. I find it fascinating. Because it changes for every video too. Aline or Aline, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome, bestie. Okay, so let's go back up here. We almost could make a little pond. We can make a really, really tiny one. And then the forest would be like all of this fun stuff. But I'm gonna put some more country fencing because that's the kind that's over here. Just ignore my stinking rock for now. Pietro alert. I pity anybody who gets Pietro as their avatar for chatting over on the purple app or the red app. Okay, so essentially, then this is the start of my farm. So let's... Honestly, I'm just gonna... Oh, found him. Now I see him. Oh, that is a jump scare. I really want to make a compilation of just, like, every night I'll be there. Of just Pietro. Because the farm is pretty symmetrical. I think this will help me. We are... Egg Omega, we have a plan. We have about 6 of the villagers we want. We're still missing a Lewis, an Abigail, a Wizard, and then either a Sebastian or Robin. Wait, is Potato Juice Pam? That's really funny. I pity whoever gets Pam too. I don't know how I want to... You know what? I'm just going to do this now. Amanda, thank you for the follow. Welcome, bestie. Actually, no, we're going to leave this side and then we'll curve it up on the left side for now. I don't want to commit too much by just moving things an inch if I think I'll need to move it further after this. So let's do, for now, just one up. How am I picking which villagers? I mean, I kind of just went around and looked for which ones I thought looked the most like them, and then Robin is Robin. Other than that, it's not like a hard and fast. It just, I thought Lionel looked like Lewis. I thought the wizard gave me, or I thought Quinn gave me wizard vibes. No Pocopia today. We'll hopefully be playing it this weekend, but I can't guarantee when. I think that's fine. And then, yeah, I feel like I should probably, let me think about this. I don't feel like that's enough area for my farm, to be honest with you. Maybe I need to demolish this. This needs to be demolished because I think I basically want to push it back a little bit. I think. Because I think the house, if this is here, I guess I need to figure out what I want to put on the farm because I could put so many different things. Like, yes, in theory, the house should go like right here. But it needs to go further back so it's more in line with the back of the actual farm. Ken, what do you want? Not me. I'm trying to talk to you, not place something on the ground. Not me getting the heartbreak one. Not me realizing I have a commands and a commands list command. That's not confusing at all. I can use it when Pietra leaves. I do think I'm gonna go ahead and let me look at this, because honestly, I guess in hindsight, I mean, the farm doesn't have to be that big. It can be however big I want it, really. Maybe I do it to here. Honestly, maybe we shorten it a little bit. Oh, that feels so small. That you only been well, cause you didn't, what you say. I am gonna need to push that back, actually. So, maybe? What am I doing? What do I want to do with this? What do I want to do with this? I don't know, I don't know, I don't know. I can't make up my mind. I do know over here is probably going to be... I can at least do this. Put a placeholder down. I think it's this one. Yeah. Don't ask me why they're backwards. Nope. Perfect. Yay. Actually, while I'm here, let's do... No. Wait, I gotta turn around. It's better if I do it this way. I will never understand why it's like this. Working on your island too, and sometimes always you ask the same thing. What should I do here? Literally. Yay! And look, just a random gap of nothing. Classic. Maybe I'll just terraform it, because the image makes it look like the farm is up a layer, but I'm not terraforming up a layer, because I don't want to. That feels like a lot of effort to terraform up a level for my entire dang farm. Because essentially, does this give me room for, like, okay, house here, farming here. I don't know if it gives me enough room for, like, a couple coops. Like, coop 1 feels so, it just feels small to me. I might. Because of the trees. Ah. I can't make any decisions right now. I do think if I just move it over to here, I might deepen it by 1. Maybe just the whole thing, honestly. But the trees are in the dang way, and I don't think I have any more fruit. I don't think any of my trees that I'm growing currently are... You know what? I'm gonna place a few trees over here, because what else am I gonna do? This area is just gonna be nothing, so we need some fruit trees. Sometimes I forget you can plant fruit trees so close to fences. Let me not block myself in there. That would be bad. Well, didn't mean to do that. It's fine. What do you mean there's no room? Oh, of course there's no room. Okay, wait up. Would I recommend Stardew Valley to an Animal Crossing player? I think so. It's definitely different, but I would recommend it to most people. Carolina, I'm actually playing on my Switch OLED right now. I do have a Switch too, but I keep my Forever Island on there, so I can keep, Can I move the house? I think... So I can keep my Forever Island over there, so I can, on this console, I can do all my themed islands and not worry about deleting the islands when they're done, so they save to dream addresses. No Pocopia yet. I know, it's crazy that I went from 5 days in a row of Pocopia to, not picking it up. But I'm really struggling to figure out, like, the best way to balance our existing games that we stream here with the game that I just want to play constantly without giving up on this island. And Stardew. When am I streaming Pocopia next? Hopefully this weekend. I'm for sure streaming Saturday. If I was streaming Saturday and Sunday, I would do 1 Animal Crossing, 1 Pocopia, because I want to get into villager hunting again. But I don't know if I'm going to be able to. I've got stuff I have to do this weekend, but then next weekend I'm out of town. And I just don't want this island to, like, take 700 years because Pocopia came out. You feel lost playing Pocopia, I felt that way when I went into the second gate, but going back to the first one for a while and, like, focusing on building environments and, like, organizing all of my storage and everything helped me feel like, okay, I feel like I'm a little more settled in section 1 and a lot less immediately for me to do. Let me move on to section 2. Right now, I'm, like, annoyed that I haven't played it since the weekend because I haven't done the special event yet, and I need to make sure I get my Pokemon. Thank you so much for the Bonot FTD. I appreciate it. Oh, that was cute. Nope. I think the thing I'm realizing is, like, no matter how big I make this, I have to kind of commit to it and then just say that's as big as the farm's gonna be. I have done the bell trick. Yep, I at one point had the full amount of bells because I have spent some of them. Okay, let me just sit here for a second. I really want bird's eye view of this. That's a lot of space for a farm, in this game at least. If I move the bridge to here. I think it's maybe. Wish I could move my house right now, but I can't. But I need to move my house before I can move Shane and Marnie. So, I think we just... Maybe I time travel. I don't know if I can do this one yet. Oh, I can. Oh, I can't do that. Okay. So I think I could see the house being a little... about there. But I don't think I can demolish that yet. So let's just time travel. 'Cause I'm stuck. I'm stuck! I do think I'm getting better about starting to need less of the island to be a perfect 1-by-1 exact map layout. Like, the farm's going to be a little more loose in size. The forest is pretty rough. But, like, I think having the town be pretty solid, I think, is important. And I think it helps set you up as soon as you're in the island. Like, understand where you're at. The only thing that annoys me is resident services being there. But there's only so much a girl can do. Yeah. I am already stressing enough about this island with having unlimited money. I'm glad I don't have to worry about needing money. Hi, Lillian, you're playing right now too. Are you working on a certain theme? Are you working on anything in particular in the game? Is anybody else playing right now? And what are you working on? Hi, Ace. I'm so sorry I did not see that. Hello. Man, I'm kind of hungry. How's it already 7:30? What have I done in an hour and a half? Nothing. I mean, a little, but... Okay, we're gonna see if we can get it done in half an hour. Unfortunately, when I stream on the weekdays, I only stream until about from 6 to 8 p.m. Central. It's short, unfortunately, but... You're making a bowling alley in your city core island? I love that. You're doing a fruit island, like island split into 6 areas. Oh, that's fun. You just found out about the update. So you're working on your hotel rooms and DIY donations. Nice. I like the additional hotel. I'm only really doing it on my forever island because I don't I don't want the visitors on my island if I can help it, so I just never, I can't go into the hotel and work on a room, which is fine. Like, I don't need it for this one. It is weird knowing there's going to be a bunch of dream addresses that are old that just don't have the hotel or anything new, but then there's going to be a whole set of new dream addresses that will have it when you visit. Okay. Did that get done? Wait, why aren't you done? Did I moved forward a day. Did I not? I hate when it doesn't work. Right. Why? It didn't go forward. Even though it didn't go forward. I hate when it does that. Doesn't this game know we have things to do? Nope. That would put us even more behind. Sometimes you do and sometimes you don't, but you're right. Usually I try to remember, and I realized as I was closing out again that I hadn't closed out of the main screen. Sometimes it does work if you don't, but I do try to do that. Sasha, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome, bestie. How long have I been streaming on live? Thinking about doing it. I encourage everyone to try it. It can get a bit expensive, depending on what equipment you have starting out. I mean, you don't have to make it fancy, but you do need certain equipment to make it work. I've been doing this for about 2.5 years. And then I had been making other types of content. I used to do movie and TV show reactions actually on YouTube for like 3 or 4 years, and then I got burnt out from that and then switched to gaming. So I think it helps for sure. Like, if you're gonna go into streaming, make sure you like to yap and get comfortable like talking in front of a camera, because it is really random and feels really weird at first. Now I've been doing it for like 6 years that it's so normal to like have this concept of like, even though I'm staring at this black camera, it's actually a bunch of you. I think that's the biggest hurdle that for a lot of people to get past at the beginning is feeling comfortable talking in front of a camera. You will need, if you're gonna specifically stream Nintendo, then you need what's called a capture card, and that plugs into your Switch console, which you then plug into your computer. But I love it. I'm a big fan. I mean, it's led me to all of you. And on that note, if you are loving our community, you should definitely join our Discord. Bernal, thank you so much for the roses. You should definitely join our Discord. It's called Steph's Besties. It's a really wonderful community. Like I said, streaming has led me to this community and to all of you. So my mic stopped. I'm going on a whole rant. I must have hit it, or it did say internet disconnected briefly. So that could have been it. Like I said, that tells me a lot. So I was streaming on an iMac for about my first year. I think I was saying, like I said, I used to do movie and TV show reactions, so I had invested in an iMac to do most of my watching of the shows and to edit from. And then I only had that, and I wasn't going to invest in another computer, so I made that work. I don't recommend an iMac, though they are getting more and more powerful every day. You can stream from them, but also at the time, TikTok's streaming software wasn't available on Macs. I think that's changed now. But now I have a gaming PC, which is great for multi-streaming and all that fun jazz. I'm happy with this, even though this little area does, in fact, look like Africa. Not mad about it. It's kind of funny. Okay, I want to demolish that bridge. I think there's ways that people stream on laptops. I don't know enough. It's probably a whole process, and honestly, you probably need a pretty powerful laptop to do it. Though, I think if you're someone that streams on Nintendo, it takes some of the burden off of your computer, because, like, if you're a gamer that's streaming PC games, your computer is simultaneously trying to run PC games and run streaming, which streaming takes up a lot of your computer's power. If you're streaming your Switch game, then all of that gaming power is running through your Switch. It's just showing through your PC like it's a camera, essentially. So it definitely takes up less power to do it that way. If you're trying to run a heavy workload game while streaming, it's going to be extremely difficult. Let's talk infrastructure. I'm also not a PC tech person, so I don't know how to technically explain a lot of things. It just needs a lot of power. CPU, GPU, I can't talk about them. I know they exist, but I don't know a lot about the differences. We want to demolish. Wait, no. I want to demolish a bridge. Incline, I mean. I keep saying I'm going to start making, like, short-form content about streaming, because I do get a lot of questions, but I actually really love talking about it, because I found it very fascinating, like, figuring out all the pieces and putting all the chords together and seeing what was working and what wasn't, because I just found it really interesting. It was like a puzzle. But if you hate puzzles, then maybe that's not the thing for you. Okay, great. Hi, Maple. Hi, cutie. Oh my gosh, there's just so much. More trees I gotta take down, because I have to terraform. I'm trying not to time travel again right now, because I just want to play in the rain for a little bit, because I love rain days in this game. Ugh. Let me go back over here. I think that's right. Staring at my map. Trying to figure that out. I don't want to overcomplicate it. Though, actually, we'll probably do it this way. Chelsea, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome, bestie. I think it's this one, yeah. Not that it matters, but... Oh, it's getting foggy in there. Oh, you're not gonna let me? Ugh, I have to bring these back later? Lame. Nope. I'm like, I know I can do it. I've done it. Okay. How far back did I put it? I think it's 2 down. I want to say it's here. Should not be doing this while I'm stuck on that side. I should leave a gap for now until I actually build my bridge. Why am I doing it this way? I'm making this so hard on myself. Wait, not what new function? Are you talking about this one? I just sometimes it's better used in certain instances than others. This water needs to go too. Everything just needs to go. I'm gonna fill these 2 rows and then I'm gonna move on to something else. You all don't need to watch me do this. I didn't think this through at all, because, like, do I even have... I do have my ladder with me, so at least there's that. You know what? Because now I gotta go. I gotta go up and over. Would have been easier to just unterraform. Oh well. What did we get done today? Nothing. This town basically looks the same as it did an hour and 40 minutes ago. Meanwhile, I'm looking at everybody who's going nuts terraforming on Pocopia, and I'm like, are we playing the same game? Because I don't know that we are. I'm gonna end this water. If I can. How am I doing the single pace back? Are you talking about the little hop thing? Thank goodness. You hold, it's part of the new 3.0 update that came out in January, and you hold down L. It's a huge time saver. Hi, Ray. We were just talking about Disney Dreamlight Valley earlier. Someone said there was an exclusive, like, console. Like a Switch 2 Disney Dreamlight Valley console. But there's like 4 copies. Ever. They said they saw it on Twitter. And they thought it looked real. Cindy, you got Fauna today. I love that for you. I still haven't picked up Disney Dreamlight Valley in a year and a half. It very well could be AI. I said I was gonna do 1 more row, and now I'm on my 2 more after that. This is just so much easier than actually having to use my brain. Though every time I dig, my controller goes off, so my hand starts to get real tired of the vibration. My villagers are going to be based on Stardew Valley. Yes, we have about half of the villagers we want. So we have, who do we have? We have Dobie, who's our George. We have Bones, who's our Harvey. We have Felicity, who's our Penny. We have Kiki for Krobus. Ken for Shane. Is that 6? Am I missing somebody? Let's look. Oh, and Maple's our trash bear. So we still need, we're gonna do Quinn for the wizard, Muffy for Abigail, Lionel for Lewis, and then either Robin for Robin or Roscoe for Sebastian. Okay. Get rid of that. The curve of this is kind of perfect, but I also... Now that things are going to start colliding, because like I'm kind of working this way from the house and the curve behind it to then the community center, we're going to have to see if they line up at all, and I don't think they are, but... How do you get more bells quickly? If you have the internet on your Switch, I would go to Treasure Islands and use the turnip trick. But if you don't, then your best bet is selling a lot of non-native fruit and fishing and critter catching. Especially if my boy CJ's in town. Am I really gonna move it over like 2 feet? Probably. Classic. Classic. Okay, I do love a rain day, but we need to go. Hi, Dylan! We are doing a Stardew Valley themed island. It's fun. I'm crashing out a few times, but that is gonna happen with me with any island. But I'm really enjoying this island. Tori, my island is the same as everyone's island. It just feels bigger because it's a layout that you haven't seen before. It works the same with me. Anytime I go to someone's island that's really well decorated, I'm like, how is your island is the same size as mine? I promise they are. Some people have just really figured out how to lay stuff out. And Kimberly, thank you for the follow if I didn't say that. You can buy bells with real money? No. Use the turnip method if you have Nintendo Online. And now we wait forever. It would be nice if we could villager hunt this weekend, but I don't know if we're going to or not. I just don't think spending real money on this game that's already expensive is necessary when it's not like you're trying to do like in-game purchases. You're just like spending money out in the world to like for someone to give it to you. I just don't think I think it's a waste of your money. I'd rather you spend real money on Nintendo Online and get way more out of that. But also, do what you want. Hi, Miss M. Because you can get you can get unlimited money with Nintendo Online, so why not just do it that way? Okay, good. I mean, that pushes it back 2 steps. Do I like it there? I think I like it there. I'm gonna say I like it there. I could regret it a 70th time, but that's okay. Do we think Harvey's running around zooming? Because every time we see Harvey out and about, Harvey, Bones. I don't know why. He's the only one I call his Stardew Valley character name. Which is misleading in this game, because there is a Harvey. Hi, Ruru. Excuse me. Hi, Ruru. So wait, that's a lot of money needed for a sink and stove. I don't remember any sink and stove that cost that much money. Before I do that, I should honestly get... Can I move the house? Maybe I get a kit to move the house too, and we do both. Honestly, thought it would cost more than that to move my house. Tom Nook is basically a CEO. Except I do all the work. Actually, that is a CEO. Now I think about it. I'm like lower level management that does everything. Because not upper level management, because upper level management doesn't do crap either. Are you zooming? Or are you just hanging out? Is he zooming? He's zooming! My guy is literally always on the run. And I love that about him. Every time, without fail. That's my mans. That is, in fact, my mans. Am I doing fraud? Sure. Kind of, yes. I'm doing the fraud that is the type where you go to Treasure Islands and do the turnip trick and you get unlimited money. Well, you get the max spells, I guess. And it's awesome. White collar crime in Animal Crossing. I mean, to be fair, they offer the turnips to you on the Treasure Island, so I don't know if it's really. But it does give money schmlaundering vibes. Okay, so I think my plan. Let me level this out to like maybe help visualize again. I don't know why this specific area is like my struggle area. Yeah, so Ruru, the trick is you go to Treasure Islands, and most Treasure Islands will have like a bunch of turnips laid out, and you pick up the turnips from the Treasure Islands, you go to the Nook's Cranny on the island and sell them to Timmy and Tommy. And it'll say some crazy number, and it'll say negative money or whatever, and then you go back to your island and you have the max meta bells in the game. It's kind of awesome. Okay, so again, if I put this house there, do I really think if that gives me enough space? I mean, I guess. I don't... How much space does one girl need on a farm? Orville needs to get a customs officer at the airport. Stop. That's really funny. Then up there is... I'm gonna go with it, and we're gonna wing it. I almost am out of room. No. I think I was gonna put it one over. That's more like 2, but that's okay. It feels really close to my house, though. The ladder. But that feels like a good spot for my house. I think step 1 is... I mean, if we're having internet issues, it seems like we are slightly, but I think we're back. I'm not smart. Someone else told me it. I don't know how to do crap in this game if it wasn't for me streaming and everyone, like, explaining word for word how to do things. feel like a lot of you have seen me be absolutely just in another universe when you're all trying to explain stuff to me. You know what? I could always make this part a little bit longer if I wanted to, too. Just don't want to... Where are we at on this map, exactly? Because, yeah, I mean, in theory... Maybe before I do that, I should... No, I don't have room because I have all these trees in the way! No one understands the horrors of Botany Manor. Too soon. My favorite, like, top 10 favorite games to play in April and May. And it's always Botany Manor for the cozy gamers. I'm like, none of you know. Hi. Thank you, my love.
I hope that's enough food.
No, I'm fine. That's fine.
I
I don't want to eat too much for dinner anyway.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay. I do need to catch up though.
I know you do. Because when you're hovering, I can tell.
When is it?
Yeah, you trying. You were in it the whole time. This is delayed.
Oh, that's delayed.
That's delayed. That's my...
Oh, hey, chat. Thank you.
Thank you.
Mwah.
It's ridiculous. If I had... I should probably just dump these trees. I feel bad dumping all these trees. Rajma, thank you so much for the follow. But I feel like I'm gonna need them. I just don't have... I don't know. Oh, wait, I forget I can put them in my storage. Look at us. We have storage now. Why am I... Yeah, literally, what am I doing? Don't ask me why I went in this weird order. We do not. He plays a lot of, like, MLB and college football, and then with his friends he plays, like, Apex, and only used to play Apex, and, like, Call of Duty, and then other games with his friends. But our games do not overlap. But we're both little gamers. Part of the reason we had to move was because we were in a big apartment, and my office and the room he gamed in were across the hall, and it would just, like, constant noise. Especially when I film other content, there was no quiet. So we were like, we need a space where our rooms are far apart, maybe on different floors. Okay, I might actually... I'm gonna get some more apples and fruit in general. So that item is a storage shed. You get a DIY for a different one that does the same thing when you get either 3-star or 5-star. I always forget. But they're awesome. It's like somewhere over here is Linus's, which I think lines up decently well. I would say I'm probably the more extroverted one now. I think we flopped. He was really extroverted before we met, and then he says that, like, COVID hit, and then he spent all his time indoors, and he was like, wait, this is awesome. Now, I definitely still consider myself an introvert, But I'm like, I'm an extroverted introvert. I just get my energy from being home, though. Like, I have really good friends that are extroverts. We are not the same. Okay, so in theory, nope. Nope again. Okay. Oh, have I forgotten how to play this game? Wait. Let me just flatten this out. Okay, so in theory, the greenhouse is gonna go. No, I'll still put the house there. Maybe I do it here. I don't know. Maybe? It's fine. Actually, let me look at the map one more time. This is all supposed to be forest next to it, so I could do... I could just terraform and put trees and stuff here. Let me do one over. There's a lot of pressure to pick one housing plot. I think I like that better. Too late now. No, it needs to go deeper. Maybe now I'm going too deep. I don't know. So if that's the ladder, then we're just gonna start. I could almost get away with it here, but it's a little narrow. Well, or we say, screw it. I'm trying to do next basically the dirt path that leads to Linus and Robin's area. Where do I get the shovel? You make a flimsy shovel and then you upgrade it to a regular shovel? So, I'm gonna do it lower. Oh, this will work. Oh, I still have room. Ah. What? And why did I think that was the right move? Whoops. Okay, I want to see where I'm at on the map and see how this is lining up. Yeah, we're just about in line with Linus's. Linus might go a little further back, but that's okay. So I guess, according to this map layout, man, this is poorly designed. Because that doesn't leave a ton. I'll have to put Linus further back, which is fine. Because we need room for Robin, Sebastian, and then the community center in front of it. Which we can just shrink a little bit. Not the end of the world. Okay. I might finish this and then be done for the night. I'm not sure. I said 8 and it's already past 8. I do, Agnes was one of my starters on the island. We got Maple a couple weeks ago. We found her. She wasn't our original intention, but we were running out of time for villager hunting and somebody was gonna autofill. And we found her like 3 times and took it as a sign for her to be our trash bear. Which was kind of iconic. Princess, thank you for the follow. Wakanda, thank you for the follow. Welcome, bestie. And Princess, I might have frozen, so I'm not sure if I got that, but thank you. Oh, how to get terraforming equipment. That makes more sense. I was like, what? So you get terraforming when you get your island to a 3-star island. We are still on the hunt for 4 more of our villagers. We just don't have any room right now. I haven't kicked anybody out yet. It's a process. The foolproof tools that I'm always told never seem to work for me. But yes, in order to get terraforming, you have to hit a 3-star island, and KK Slider has to come to your town, and then Tom Nook will give you access to it. and then you start, you have to buy certain, like, updates, or upgrades, I should say, or I guess additional, like, effects of sorts, like the different patterns and terraforming and the water terraforming through Nook Miles as well. Oh, I just said Agnes is one of my starters, and then with Maple, we'd found her like 3 different times treasure hunting, but she wasn't originally on the list. And then we were like, you know what? If we don't take her, like we were on our second to last villager before accepting we were gonna have to autofill, because I was about to be out of town for a week. And then Maple showed up and we are like, let's just make her the trash bearer. Who else is on the list? So we have, I can show you, so we currently have Dobie for George, Bones for Harvey, Felicity for Penny, Kiki for Krobus, Ken for Shane, and Maple's the trash bear. So we're missing Quinn for the wizard, Muffy for Abigail, Lionel for Lewis, and either Robin for Robin or Roscoe as Sebastian. We'll only take one of them because we only need one house. Was the trash bear needed? No. Is it kind of funny? Yeah. I do have the clown sheep. It's unfortunate. That was my first campsite visitor that we had to take. It was a tragic day. Even though it feels like I haven't gotten a lot done today, we're at least getting more of the basic layout done. It's gonna take a while just to get this done before we can really decorate, but I'm hoping after that things go a little smoother. I say as it absolutely will not. I don't know why I'm not doing it this way. Seems a lot easier. I feel like the last couple streams, the lives have frozen a little bit, which is unusual. But it's possible we're just using too much of the data. We had too much issues, ironically, with the Ethernet cord, because I'm so far away from the Ethernet box. So we're streaming on Wi-Fi, which obviously has its own issues. For the most part, it's been fine, but yeah, the last couple days it's been, and we've been doing it this way for like 2 months, but my backup is I have the Ethernet cord back there in case it starts being an issue again, then I can plug it in and see if that might work a little better for at least a while. Honestly, I might need to terraform Linus again to go up, which honestly I would probably just move it here. Because Linus is supposed to be on a little cliff above Robin's. We're almost there, and we still have other water to terraform, but we're getting closer. And then I also have to do the entire side of the river, which I kind of forgot about, but that's okay. That will not be today. Because I've got the back part a little bit. Okay, so we're almost done at least clearing all the water. And then we have the river on the far right to do. Let's just finish this because I'm doing it now. Hi, Janisha. I do like the waterfalls. They're just really loud. I can't spend too much time next to them because I feel like they just muffle the rest of the sounds of the game. We're almost there. This isn't the most exciting way to end a stream, but we are going to end the stream here, I think, when I finish this. We will probably be playing this weekend. I'm really hoping. I would like to have a decent stream working on this island and or villager hunting. But I also gotta get back to Pocopia, because I'm really enjoying it, and I feel so far behind everyone else who's been playing it constantly, because I haven't picked it up since this weekend. So, I'm struggling. I'm, like, struggling between, do I just pick it up and work on the special event in my free time, so that way I can actually enjoy the game and make progress? Steve, we're about to end, but hello! I was just saying we're hopefully gonna be back this weekend, either more terraforming or villager hunting. But I'm really struggling between playing this game and Pocopia, and I see so many people that are so far ahead of me in that game. I know. I know. I think in theory, though, like, this gives enough area back here that if I really wanted to make this, I could make this the desert if I really felt like I needed more space. That could be kind of fun. Yes, Pocopia is a brand new Pokemon game, and it's awesome. And I just want to put every waking hour into it, but I haven't even picked it up since I streamed over the weekend, because I've been working, or trying to edit content, or streaming these other games to keep up with our normal schedule, because I don't want to abandon you guys. I do have a Discord. Yes, speaking of the Discord, as we're about to end the stream, everybody, if you have been enjoying this stream and want to keep the fun times going in our community, it's called Steph's Besties. It is an awesome time, and you should definitely check it out. This is a long pattern. Man, that's a big gap between there and Linus. I think he's a little far over anyway. Okay. It's called Steph's Besties. It's linked in my bio. We talk about cats and pets and recipes and our favorite games. It's where you can share your friend codes if you want, or your dream addresses, or what you're working on in Stardew Valley. You can also get push notifications in there when I go live, so you never miss a stream. Or any of the other fun content that I post. Those get notified in there as well. So, check out Steph's Besties Discord. It's a good time. I guess this isn't that wide, because then all of this is going to have to be dirt, too. He's a little far over. I think I would put him like right here. Okay, friends, I'm gonna go. Actually, are there any more trees I wanted to dig up? I feel like I ate all this fruit for nothing. Maybe I'll at least dig this tree up, because it is in my way. Great. And actually, let's go put this ladder down. It still feels a little not deep enough, but I'm not gonna... Oh, that's fine. I guess. It's not perfect, but... Again, it doesn't have to be perfect. We just have to get the idea. I think I'm more than enough getting the idea across. I think we're crushing it, honestly. Once my crash outs are done, I truly think we're absolutely crushing it. You get stairs and bridges through Nook's Cranny process as well. If you already have terraforming, you should know how to, you should be able to access this part from talking to Tom Nook. I need a lot. I mean, I need flowers. I need more trees for sure. I need some shrubs because I do love a good salmon berry. Honestly, maybe I should be getting the holly tree. No, because then they've got the... I have to see what the holly trees look like, but they kind of look like berry trees. That's really weird. Okay, they're called inclines, to be fair. They're not called stairs. I hate it. It sucks. Okay, friends, that is officially the end of the stream. If you're over on the red app, we're over on the purple app, we are gonna go raid somebody. So let's find someone to raid. If you are going to join us in the raid, make sure to copy, as always, the raid message that applies to you. So you can share the bestie love. Here, let's see who we can find to raid. But thank you all so much for being here. I'll be back on Saturday streaming something, and I'll let y'all know in the Discord, what time and what game that's going to be. Lil Peep, thank you so much for the follow. Over on the purple app, welcome, bestie. What are people that I'm following playing? Okay, one person is streaming Animal Crossing and yapping, which is all of our faves. Let's read them. Where'd it go? There it is. Nathaniel, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome, bestie. Nathaniel, I'm doing a Stardew Valley themed island, so there's a vision, I promise. Bye, Dylan. Oh, great. Well, Wakana, thank you so much for following over on the purple app as well. Bye.